Alright, this, folks, is a 1968 Dodge Dart Hemi Superstock, or Hemi Dart Superstock, whatever you want to call it. This was a Revell kit. Again, it's 25th scale, or 1/25th scale. This kit was a 2-in-1 option. You could either build it as a, again, as a Superstock drag race car, or as a bone stock 440 GTS. I went a third option, and I built it as what it would have been, as it would have been delivered to the dealership from the factory. Now, back in the late 60s, drag racing was a big deal for some dealerships, and they got their advertisements through drag racing. So they usually had a designated drag racer, and they had the logos of the dealership all over the car, and that's how they did their advertising. But before the dealership or the drag racer or the race car driver decided to paint the car all these bright, pretty colors, this is how the car came from the factory. It had a fiberglass front end, fenders, hood and door, fenders and hood were all fiberglass. The body was aluminum and primered in gray. They cut out the fender, they cut the rear fender wells and stuffed these big tires in the back. There was a roll cage in there. I don't know if you can see that there, but there was a roll cage, fire extinguisher. The seats were out of a Dodge van at the time. The windows were Lexan plexiglass. They pulled up with a strap, and you pretty much had to snap them into place. Again, these were all for weight distribution, or cutting off weight. I decided to put some little stickers on for the shipping. I don't know if you can read that or not. I hope you can. Rear view mirrors on the car. And let me show you what this is, what I'm talking about when I say it was. That's just the box of the kit. Now this drag racing version up front is what it would eventually look like, or similar to what it would look like once it was painted at the dealership or wherever it was painted at. But I didn't want that version. I wanted to show off what it would look like after it was delivered from the factory. These also were powered by a cross-ram 426 Hemi, and that was what they mean by cross-ram. There's 2 4-barrels, and instead of being one in front of the other, they were crisscross. This would have been the engine of the thing, and if you can see the I can't think right now, the valve covers. If you can't tell, there wasn't really much room to work with in here. But yeah, you can chalk this one up to one of my cars that I really wouldn't mind having. I wouldn't paint it, make it look like a dragster or a drag racer. I'd probably leave it just like this. Yeah, I think it looks cooler like this, and more intimidating. It just looks like something you'd see in Mad Max. But that's my build. It's really no issues on this whatsoever. Even the quarter panels were easy to cut out on this. I painted the hood a flat black, body flat primer gray. And it gives you the option of the rear tail. You can get one chromed for the GTS version. As you can see, I didn't shave off the GTS emblem off the back, but oh well, it's too damn late now. I also used what do you call it? Bare metal foil on the trim. Had little glue issues with the rear windows. So I used, I forgot what I used. And wear some kind of clear plastic I decided to use for those. And, but yeah, and I have a visitor of some sort. Maybe he'll drive it away. But yeah, this is my 68 Hemi Dart Super Stock. And there's pretty much bare bones. And there's a fire extinguisher. There's your shifter, 4-speed. Part of the rope, there's a roll cage. And yeah, this was one of my favorites. Thank you again. Thank you for watching. Happy modeling. Please subscribe. And now I got looks like a dead mosquito wanting to go for a ride. Let's get that little bastard off of there. There we go. Again, thank you for watching. Happy modeling, and hope you all have a nice day. Thank you.